Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Reality Group Chat. I am one of your co-hosts, Daniel Cusimano.
I'm Jordan Staff.
And we have the best special guest today,
Kim Mattina. I am no QT, but I'm here for the drama. Let's talk, guys.
Guys, listen, and obviously, if you guys do not know where Kim's from, you should be watching Deal or No Deal Island. Go into it. Kim, we're just
Rob's Ender.
Oh. We are so happy to have you here today. You're just always such a light. We've actually just met recently playing a game, and I was like, I love Kim. I love everything about Kim, and I'm so happy you're here.
Absolutely. Daniel, you and I vibed. I already knew Jordan and loved Jordan and Josh. I'm pretty chill. I love the villainous of y'all up here, and because it's so relatable. I was called a villain too, but I really wasn't. I wasn't actually a villain. I just went after Boston Rob a little bit.
And you know what? And as she should.
Seriously, that was his confessional. They really should get me out early, but they never do. I was trying. But the Rob mob hated that, and that's okay. That's okay. You know what? It was a fantastic experience, and who knows? You know, maybe one of these days when they're looking to cast an older person, I may be in the running again. Never know.
Oh, I think I definitely see it happening for you. Like, I feel like you're like a very there's no one like you. Like, simply, like, it makes so much sense why you ended up on TV.
It's like, how many women over 60 are willing to put their life on hold for a hot minute and do this shit, right? There's not a lot of us.
Correct. And just have the personality, like the gumption, like, oh, it's a 10 for me. I love it.
Maybe, who knows? Maybe I'll have to apply for The Circle. Never know.
I hear they're casting.
That's what I hear too.
Guys, and anybody watching, go apply for The Circle. It's on Hulu now. It seems like it's going to be a great fun time. Jordan and I, if you didn't know, we did it. You guys should try it out. Alrighty, Kim, tell us before we get into it. Who are you liking and who are you not liking? How are you feeling this season? Like, I want to hear your perspective of, like, you watch the feeds, your feed are obviously, so like, give us the scoop.
You know what? Normally I have people I love, people I don't like at all, and then randoms that we can get rid of at any time. This season, they're not playing with much strategy. Okay. This is a very emotional cast, and hence lots of drama with it when you're emotional. I'm definitely not a Thog fan. So no, don't like Haley, not going Thog wild over it or anything like that. I think that she is number one in line to visit a psychiatrist when she gets out of the house and sees America's perception of her.
America's favorite. What are you talking about?
I know, she's America's favorite. She keeps telling us that. But in reality, she has absolutely no self-awareness. Okay. She has no concept of how she is viewed, and how what she says is so negatively taken. So she's definitely at the bottom of my list. The top of my list, I don't know. I'm kind of rooting for the vets to get to jury. I don't want a vet to win. I really don't. Drew, I'm okay with Drew. He's a little scattered. I will say, I think right now, even though he was just on the block, I think Barrett is sitting in a great position. Nobody wants him out. They all love him.
Yeah.
But they're willing to, because he's not heavily entrenched with either side of the house. Nobody wants to lose him.
Yeah.
But they're willing to put him up as a pawn. And I don't like that. But, hey, it is what it is. The guy got second in a couple of the last 3 or 4 comps.
Yeah.
like by seconds. So I think that, and I honestly think he kind of threw one of those comps, but we can get into that.
See,
But,
yeah, I think like the viewers' perception or like Twitter's perception of Barrett is that like he's a nothing burger, he's not doing anything. But it's like that's kind of Big Brother at the first half of the game. Like I think that was his strategy. So it's like, okay, Barrett, let's see if you turn it up here pretty soon. If you turn it up here pretty soon, you're going to earn the respect of a lot of people. But it just depends if he knows when the right time is to start like playing hard, like
in winning, and what are you going to do? And that's what it is, though. I agree with you completely. I feel like my dad used to, like, we have horse races growing up, and he always said, like, at the horse track, like, a horse never starts out in the front and wins. Like, it's very hard to go wire. And so I agree. Like, I think some of these people trying to do too much, it's like, you're not going to make it. But I think Barrett is like doing just enough. But it's like, what are you going to do once jury hits? Who are you going to have to cross? Because we know he's going to have to if you want to earn the respect and vote people out. So I'm excited to see how that goes. But Haley, I just think she's great TV. I don't like her, but I think she's amazing TV. Like
she is. So good. She is. She's brought so much conflict and drama, and these are things we live for on Big Brother. Okay. Otherwise, it would have been kumbaya with all the vets, and they are over at another campfire, the FAP. Over at a different campfire, also singing kumbaya with a couple people wandering in between. That's what we would have had. Yeah. But because of Haley, she's good at blowing shit up. She really is.
And that's what they want, and I love it. And that's what she literally did this whole entire week. And I'm just like, Haley, like, it just kept getting worse and worse. I said, Mama, what are you? What are you doing? Alrighty, well, we will start heading into, we'll just do like a quick little recap of the episode, starting with like Sunday's episode. So we obviously, hit it, Kim. What do you want?
I was just going to say too, one I didn't mention that I like because she's bringing the drama and probably is playing the most strategy is Taylor.
I literally was texting Daniel last night that like, she's growing on me a lot.
100%.
Yeah, I didn't like her, snoozing the season away at the beginning.
Yeah, same.
But she has turned it up, turned it on, and turning out. She is fun to watch, and she may have turned it on too hard, too fast, and it may get her in trouble. But that's okay. I'm good.
It's like her and Melody are just like so, and Mallory. I mean, Mallory's very much a character, so she makes sense, like why she got on TV. But like Melody and Taylor just seem like such real people, like your normal person, and it's fun like seeing that on Big Brother.
Melody dropping an F-bomb during the live show did not impress Julie at all.
I know Julie seemed really upset, and I'm like, she didn't mean it. Like, she was like, no cussing, like we kick us. I'm like, she knows. Like, damn, like Julie, like please.
And like Julie's acting like the fine's coming out of her pocket.
Seriously. And you know what? Here's the thing. It's really not a family show, no matter how hard Julie tries to make love one another a thing. But it's not a family show. And I get so confused. It's like, what's the dog?
Paw Patrol. We talked about this last week.
So we got Paw Patrol followed up by Melody saying fuck. Okay, there we go. Who's your audience? Come on.
Yeah. And you know what? Big Brother, it's meant for, I guess, anybody and everybody at this point. Like, if you like Paw Patrol, tune in. If not, whatever. It's so good.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, so we're going into the first episode. So we obviously had the iconic wall. We all were watching the wall, I'm assuming. Now, it's so funny. When I was watching with my family, my parents were like, well, yeah, there's no way Lala's winning this. And I like knew she would. I said, wait till you see fucking this bitch. Like, whatever. Who did we really think contenders were? Like, I obviously thought Kamu was going to be up there for a while. I was thinking like, Kamu, I was thinking Mallory honestly could be up there if Lyric stayed, I thought potentially, but now that they added the bar in the front, I think it changes it for everybody. So I really like that of this wall this time. I thought it changed it up a bit. What did you guys think?
I thought Kamu, I mean, while I was watching it from the beginning, I was like, oh, Kamu's locked. Like, he's gonna win. He's so he's so locked in the whole time. I was shocked when he ended up falling. I thought Dee was gonna have a good chance too, because she was like a Survivor comp beast, and then she dropped kind of early.
She did. She dropped out. She was what, like 4th or 5th
off
the wall. Kamu, I think, probably would have won it if his feet didn't slide.
Yeah.
But dang, both he and Drew, I was so impressed
Mhm.
with how they tried to get their feet back there. And
Yeah.
there's Kamu hanging by one arm and swinging. It was like, but I'm not going to lie. I screamed yay when he was down because
Mhm.
he's one of those people that I don't like. Okay. I don't like him at all.
Yeah, same.
Even on the show, I don't like him. But I think he's probably playing the best game right now.
That's where I'm at fully. Like, and we're gonna get into that because I have a lot of thoughts on Kamu this week. Some of the fans will be upset, but oh yeah, we're gonna get into it. But I was so happy Lala won. I mean, obviously it was historic,
Seriously.
it was iconic, and I was like, girl, and just everybody, like the moms, everybody watching out there is like, oh shit, like I can fucking do that shit too. So I was happy for her. And I just knew it was gonna be a chaotic week. I was like, alrighty, here we go. We then have, this is my problem, is the icons we started off, too many people flip, so they're trying to hide the votes, and I'm like, I don't think I would have lied, like honestly, like once she read like 8-3 or whatever the fuck it was, I'd say, well,
Yeah.
well guys, like, because again, if Lala voted the other way, I think we would have maybe been able to like cover the tracks a little bit more, like if it was like 7-4, like it's a little bit easier.
Right.
One flips, whatever. 8-3, I'm like, it's just, I need to admit it now and call it.
It's
There's
also
nowhere to
like,
hide.
yeah, it's like, also, what are you worried about? There was only 3 people on the other side of the vote. Like, they're at the bottom. Like, it was kind of like that was the dumb thing Chuck was doing, was acting like, oh, like they betrayed us, so now like da-da-da. It's like, you're at the bottom.
And Haley and Chuck did not realize that the whole week. Like, I'm over here saying like, Kama was the only person who was like, I understand where I'm at in this game right now, so I need to kiss ass. And like Haley and Kama were like acting like they had the power, and I'm like, bitch, like literally get away from me. So they're trying to hide the vote, and I'm like, guys, let's just admit it. I think Devins was the smartest of being like, oh, I flipped because I thought that's where the votes were. I was like, good for you, Devins. Like, you saved one of your allies' fucking ass by being honest, because like if all 3 of you were lying, that wasn't gonna work. And then QT wrote in her little note, she says, I think the plan was perfect to get different people to spread news so it doesn't look like it's coming from a central force, which I agree. Everybody's just like, oh, I don't know. Like, I heard it from here. Well, I kind of heard it from here. That's what you have to do. Guys, I just think to cover my ass, I would have told them right before the vote happened of being like, I just got pulled in. We don't have the votes. Like, whatever it is. Or like, I don't know. I think Dee and Devins and Angela are smart enough to make an excuse on why they should have voted out Lyric over Melody. What do you guys do? Would you guys have done it the same way? Would you have just been like, whatever? Would you try to like give them the 4-1-1 before the vote happened? What do you think?
I think I would have left it alone. I wouldn't have given him a heads up because Thog is a dictator. Okay, like truly a dictator. Because if you heard her reasoning, it's like, I told all of you, don't change unless you hear it from me. She said that 100 times. And it's like, excuse me, I didn't get the memo.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like I said, I've got a lot of opinions about her. Most of them are not great.
No, and that's fair. I just, I don't know. I would have even then, like, maybe, I don't know. I think someone like on the vet side, like just in case Lala got told, like, I would be like, I'm just going to throw a vote towards Lyric's way to like try to like cover this up. Cause it's easy to pin it on Yash and whatever and blah, blah, blah. But it's like, I don't know. That was sloppy. But I also was like, vets, why did we do this? Like, there was no motive. Like, honestly, like Melody could have gone, like, the gag is like, Melody could have gone, okay, like Lyric probably, like, oh, who really at the end of the day, who cares? You're like, oh, we need to keep Melody in to like keep them fighting against the 3 of them. And I'm like, if it's the 3 of them versus the rest of the house, why do we need fucking Melody in here to like, instead of Lyric? I'm like, they both haven't won on HOH, so who cares? I mean, Lala, what was it?
The one way I would have put it to her, though, if I did come clean on it, would have been, have you ever heard of with them? What's in it for me? Okay. You got to give them a with them. Okay. So I would have gone to Haley and said, I heard at the last minute, you know, but here's why I voted out Haley. And I did vote her out, or not Haley, Lyric, is because she was taking too much of Kamu and Chuck's time. And Kamu and Chuck are your people.
Right.
Am I involved with it too? Of course I am. But they are your people. And Lyric was fucking that up for you and the rest of us. And I think her ego and her narcissistic, all about her view on the world. And she would have gone, oh my gosh, Kim, thank you so much. I wasn't seeing as much of that as you were. Thank God you jumped in and voted out Lyric.
And it would just, for me, I think it would have been so easy to convince, to be like, I literally would have just gone to her and I would be like, I was thinking about what you're saying. Like, Kamu really is too close to her. And it's like, I think he might be more loyal to her than us. Like, what happens if we flip the vote? I think it would have been so easy to plant that in her head for her to be like, I agree, vote her out. And then all the blame goes on Haley. Kamu's angry at Haley, whatever. Chuck's angry at Haley. And you're just like, Haley's the dictator this week. Like, she told me to do that, blah, blah, blah. Like, that's what I would have done. Like, it would have been so easy to bring her in. But now when you blindside her, she's like, oh, you guys are trying to like fuck me over. I'm like, girl. And again, anybody who's listening to this, do not put someone up on the block who you do not want to see go home.
Exactly.
It really is that simple, because what a fucking terrible week for Haley. And I'm like, girl, you deserve it. You look like boo cool. We move in,
terrible.
We move into QT was like, I kind of liked how Kamu is taking it like it's big brother, bro. You gotta love it. And I agree. Like, I loved how he was like, you know what? Like, he's smiling. And I say this, like, some people like are in the house. Chuck was like, why is he so smiley? Like this and that. With straight men like that, like, they never want to seem like the wool is pulled over on their eyes. You know what I mean? Like, so even, and he's a fucking MMA fighter. So like, he's never going to show his opponent, you got him, or like, you got a good punch in. Like, he's just going to be like, alrighty, like, let's fucking go. And so the fact that like your number one allies like aren't believing you, I think is buck fucking wild. In what world would Kamu have ever wanted Lyric out in a million fucking years? I don't get that. And I'm like, you guys are so nuts, like, for this. And I'm just like, no, like, he's just trying to keep a brave face, but I appreciate it. Oh, Jordan's gone. Oh, he's back now.
No, he's back.
But so, and guys, remind me what it was. So originally she wanted to backdoor Haley and she was like, I want to put up Drew or Barrett. Like, she was going to kind of keep it the same. But then Taylor was like, why the fuck are we doing that? Which, like, we obviously knew Taylor was going to have influence this week.
By the way, was Haley the worst acting of all time hosting the wall comp?
Oh my God.
Oh no, it's Sasquatch or whatever the hell it was. Oh no, he's here again. We need spray. Oh no. I was like, it's a drinking game. Stop it.
It's so good. Yeah, but they were like, let's backdoor Haley. And I'm like, for me, I would have like, if you really want to get one of the three out, Kamu, Haley, Chuck, call it a day. One of them's got to go. Like, that's like really it. Like, there's like, no one was going to use the veto on them. But again, I appreciate Kamu trying to work with, like, Kamu's like, already, like, I don't want to work with anybody. I'm a free agent and you have to pivot in this game when it makes no fucking sense. And I was like, okay, so the final noms end up being Haley, Chuck, and then Barrett. What do you guys think of these nominations? Would you like this? Would you have just put Kamu up and called it a day? Like, I would not have trusted Kamu not to use the veto on one of them, honestly. Like, not at all. Like, I don't, in no universe would I have made those noms saying, if he wins, he's not going to fucking take one of them down. Like, never. But yeah, what's everybody's
Even as Kamu was saying he wouldn't use the veto, I thought that there was still going to be a scenario where he just blindsides everyone and like uses it type thing. So yeah, I would have never trusted that.
The only reason I thought he won't use it is he would turn like 8 people against him immediately if he had won it and used it. But from an HOH perspective, I'm not taking that chance. I'm okay with losing any one of those 3, put them all 3 on the block. Then if you need to bring in a pawn, you bring in a pawn for the battle back if one of them wins. But I would have thrown all 3 of them up there. But I will say, him talking himself off the block to Lala was so like, it's almost like he had a checklist and he went down the list and he hit every point. And she, being Lala, is not much of a, she's not a gamer. She really isn't. So she had no counter to any of it. And he knew that before he walked out the door.
Yeah.
And you know what it is though, when I like you're in this position, like when you're at the bottom and like a blind side like this happens, and you really don't have to have loyalty to like a lot of people. If I was Lal, I'd be like, well, here is like a number 1 draft pick up for the taking for anybody. So why would I bury him right now? Where it's like, honestly, there's bigger fish that I don't fucking like, i.e. Haley. You know what I mean? Like all these other things. So I'm like, I don't like, again, I don't think I would have made that move though. I think it's too risky of like, he takes one of them down. None of the 3 goes home. Like, unless you're really okay with like a Barrett Drew going home or a Devins, like if you're really okay with that, fine. But like, if you're like, I need one of these 3 out biblically, would not have made that move. Oh, we also have to talk about Mallory gets picked for the America's vote for the BB time capsule. And then she flopped. And then, which I mean, given there's only like 3 things left, but she flops. Right. She gets the Adam and Eve. I thought this was cute. I'm like, okay, adorable, whatever. Who do we think is going to get it this week? I think it's going to be, I mean, me and Jordan, I think it's Melody. I think Melody's going to get it.
That's where like the Twitter push was at. But like, you never know with like the Facebook crowd.
I don't know. Maybe Melody, but I also think possibly Drew.
That's my second, honest.
Yeah,
I think possibly Drew. And think about it. There's 2 of the positives, I guess, rewards, right, that are used.
Yeah.
I thought there was 3 left. Is there 2 or 3?
There's 2 of them that have been picked, and that was Devins and D.
Yep.
Right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Now there's the have not.
Never have not. Yep.
Never have not. That one is irrelevant.
I can't believe they even put that in there.
Because there's no have nots. Oh.
Is there no have nots?
Oh, this week. I mean, that's not that big of a spoiler. That's
not a spoiler.
We only know right now that this week, right now, there's no have nots. Is that permanent? Who knows? But not have not. Whatever. And then we've got
the Coin of Destiny. I don't know what the other one is.
The veto. Someone gets to play in the veto comp for you, like Casey did last year.
Oh, right.
And the other one, hold on.
I think is there another one?
Yes.
Is there 6? Oh.
There were 6 of them.
Yeah.
And the other one is, hold on, I've got it right here. I know I've got it right here because I just shared it with someone this morning. The other one is the what was it? Reality. Coin of just there we go. Replay.
Oh, that's when you can. If you're HOH, you have the replay. You can play in the next HOH comp again. Like
that's right.
DQ'd from playing again.
So that one and that I think is more than the bribe. I think that's worth more than the bribe.
The bribe is ass. If the bribe made them do it, because wasn't it last season the bribe was like, if I give you the money, you have to do what I say. But this one is like, it's a choice. Like, it's like, okay.
Yeah.
Like,
and it's only $5,000. Come on, open up that wallet, CBS.
If it was like 15, I could understand someone being like, $15,000. Like, all right, like that's 15. Like that's 15 fucking K. Like, all right, like I could see that easy. 15, I think, is a nice number. 5, it should be like you force them to do it. If you want them to be an option, it should be 15, point blank with a period.
5 is so stupid as well because it's like, if I take this deal and then I don't make it to jury. Okay, I could have just had that 5K by making it to jury. So it's like,
can someone
screwed me over pre-jury by taking a bribe?
You have to make the bribe worth more than the extra few weeks in jury.
Correct. Question about the time capsule: is the time capsule until jury starts, or is it until all the things are done? Do we know?
No, there's this week and one more, I believe.
Yeah.
So next week will be the last
total.
one.
Oh, okay.
6 total, and we've already got 4 of them.
Yeah.
Done.
So next week's last week. Yep.
We'll see. Okay, so heading into Wednesday's episode, everybody is like, hey, I mean, the whole week is Haley's the target, we don't like Haley, whatever. This was a big episode because I have like 1,000,001 thoughts. This is where Angela starts cracking, like, love my diva down. Like, I love Angela. Like, I love that bitch. So this is where she starts like cracking a little bit, where I'm just like, and I said this to my family, no one will ever know it's you unless like you tell them. Like this isn't going to be like a Big Brother Canada where like it shows, you know, Ika Wong up in the HOH room or whatever, like burning the letter, shredding the letters. Like there's never going to be a video where it says Angela saying, I'm riding until the wheels fall off. I'm voting out. Like we were never going to see that. So like Angela, like it's $750,000, bitch. Like just lie. Like it really is that simple. Whatever. But she's like, alrighty, I'm having a coming to Jesus moment. I need to spill. And then also Taylor and Lala are like, D, you should tell Kamu he really trusts. And this is why D is such a good player. Everybody expected Kamu to get put up. Kamu doesn't get put up. Anybody watching out there, if someone should be going up on the block that's not getting up on the fucking block, you need to think there's a deal or they're working together. That's it. Like there's no, and D said that. D's like, oh, they're clearly working the fuck together. I need to get back good with Kamu. And I need to say this. I absolutely loved Kamu this whole episode. Like this whole week, honestly, like take away all the outside shit and the whatever, right? And like the things he said and done, take all that out as gameplay talking to Big Brother. This is textbook of how the fuck you reintegrate yourself back after being at the bottom. How he hugs Angela when he's like, oh my God, Angela, no, like he got fucked over and he's hugging Angela. Like, no, and he's low-key like, I don't trust her. He's talking that. D, thank you for telling me. D being so smart by being like, I want to tell you what power I have. I think this was so smart by her because the power doesn't really matter. Like the BB bribe, it's like you take it or you don't. Like that's not a power where it's like we need to get her out or put her up on the block now to get rid of it. Just don't accept $5,000. Yeah, I think this was so smart. The juxtaposition of Chuck and Haley. Of Haley being on her fucking high horse, Chuck being on whatever fucking stinky horse he's on as well. Like, bitch, like at the end of the day, I'm looking at it where I'm like, you guys are at the bottom and you need her to vote for you. You giving her the like shame on you type shit. What the fuck are we doing here? I literally think something's wrong with Haley. Like, I don't think she passed psych. I'm being so honest. Like, I don't think she did. Like, I could not believe. And then she came back in the room and she says, and you shouted out my family. Bitch, you need her vote come Thursday. Like, what? Yeah. Like, I hate these people who are like, if I leave, at least I left playing honest. Bitch, not $750,000 fucking dollars richer, hoe. Like the fuck.
And she's not honest. She's not honest in this shit. She lies like a rug.
Oh, remember last week when she's like talking shit about Lyric this and then Lyric walks in. Oh my God, like, no, thank you so much. Love you. Like, love you so much. Like, bitch, you're fake as fuck. Like, even then when she put Taylor up, she lied about why she put Taylor up. She's like, nah, I just threw something out there. Like, shit just hit the fucking fan. Haley, it's 24/7 live feeds, bitch. Like, we see you sleep. Like, I don't know where you thought you're lying to any of us. Oh, like,
seriously.
I just think it was such bad gameplay, but like I so game-wise respect Kamu where I'm like low-key rooting for the bitch where I'm like good for you of like moving and your strategy.
I wouldn't go that far.
I know because I'm just purely from a strategic standpoint where I'm like you were at the top, you literally got knocked all the way down to the bottom, and now like you're kind of good. Like you're good with like the whole other side of the house that like didn't like you at all, and you're this big physical threat. Like the fuck, like I loved it.
Seriously. And Haley, if I have to hear her one more time, I've been so nice to everybody and so honest. Bitch, you're in the DR referring to Lala as Cruella. And that made the show. So no, honey, you are not what I would consider nice. And you are not someone that I personally would be friends with. So the people that preach that the most are the least. That's all there is to it. If you've got to convince me you're nice and honest, guess what? Bullshit. You're not nice and honest. At least, at least I'm willing to own, you know what? I pulled a snaky move. I'm okay with it though. I had to do it for my game.
Just give me self-awareness. Yeah. That's all I want from you bitches. Like, I would love if Haley went in there being like, I'm talking just as much shit, but I'm pretending like I'm not. Like, you know what I mean? But like, I'm acting like I'm holier than now. Like, give me some like introspective shit where you know what you're doing and like, but you're doing a different thing on the outside. Again, I just love when people are like, I can fool the viewers. This is 24-hour live feeds. Like, you can't. Like, I don't like maybe on Survivor, depending on what they edit, maybe on any other show, but like, bitch, we're watching you. Like we know every single thing that you say.
But look at these edits. Production does not like Haley either.
Oh yeah.
Oh no,
production knows. Production knows they need to give this.
I mean, they're calling her Thog on like the voiceover, but no one calls her that in the episodes, or in the house. So I'm like, are like the casual viewers confused? Because I would think that they're like, who the fuck is Thog?
Who's Thog?
Who the fuck is Thog? Is everything. Okay, wait. So we move on to everybody.
All of us.
Thog is hysterical. We move on to them in the gym, and I also thought this was another great move by Kamu of being like, let's bring Angela in. Like, I think, again, I always say this: if you're at the bottom or any situation, stoke the fire. Like, if you don't have to fuel it yourself, let somebody else fuel it for you to cause more drama, more chaos, whatever. Because Kamu knew what he was doing. He was like, if there's a blow up and Haley and Chuck blow up at her, even if I get put up as a replacement nominee for some world, they're going to want them out over me. So like, yeah, let's bring Angela up. Yeah, let's bring Yasha up. Like, let's get it back into it. What were y'all's thoughts on Angela's this whole thing? Like, where do you stand? Do we think this was really bad for her? Do we think this is kind of okay? Whatever.
I think it's okay because it's Angela. The one thing that I was like, ooh, that could have really bit you in the ass is when she's walking out. She's like, Haley, do you want me to start telling everyone your lies? And I was like, that wasn't the right thing to say, because people could have read that as if like Angela was lying. And she really did say that by like insinuating that Haley was being truthful about what Angela said. So I was like, ooh, that could have bit her, but it ended up being fine. I think it's just typical Angela, and like people expect that from Angela. So it's not that. Damn.
And I think it was fair though. Like, I think even then, I think she played it off so well where she was like, you told D blah, blah. And then she's like, no, the fuck I did. It's like, I love her. Like, I don't give a fuck, guys. I know you don't want any vets to win, Kim, but like, I'm such an Angela girl. Like, I just think it's so iconic. Like,
don't get me wrong. I am kind of an Angela fan because bottom line is, this is television. It's here for entertainment.
Of course.
There are people that are very forced in their entertainment and in the house currently, in fact. Angela is not forced entertainment. She can pull it off the cuff. I don't care if she spent the last 6 months rehearsing things she could say in the house. She delivers. And I love that for us as viewers, because you can't have somebody loving the show if you don't have somebody to hate.
I agree completely. Yeah, I think she walks the fine line. Like, she's very like, I think it's like there is a lot of it where it's obviously over the top and dramatic, but I think it's so real. Like, but I think like literally like that's just her. Like, I think I'm just like, she's literally just losing it in a conversation with Devins and D, and she's like, I have to tell everybody.
It's so funny to me too. Like, whenever she's yelling at someone, and then like her and Haley, like she's screaming, she's like, "I love you," but then she's like, "Fuck you," and then she's like, "I love you. I would never do that.
I would never do that to you. Fuck you, Haley."
Yeah. Given it's like, girl, like Big Brother always knows they can bring her on, and the check is worth it. Like, you don't bring her on and it's boring. Like, it's all worth it. I loved it. So whatever. And honestly, I think that just made Haley look worse, because I'm like, girl, you're at the bottom. Like, again, this is different if like Haley was HOH this week, Chuck was HOH, Kamu was HOH. You're trying to get to the bottom of it. Like, I get it. Cool. You are not in the place to be fucking Inspector Gadget, Detective fucking Holmes. Like, I just sit back there and say, well, that fucking sucks. Let me pivot. Let me really work it the fuck out of like why they wanted to flip and like make sure they think I'm okay so they don't vote me out. Whatever. We pick players for the veto. Kamu gets picked. D gets picked. And that pretty much is it. Chuck picks Kamu to play in the veto. And why am I blanking on the veto comp right now? What was it? Oh, I love this comp. Yeah. This is the little step tile comp. Guys, anybody anybody ever watches this who gets on the show, literally and Kamu did it, and it's how you do it. Memorize the numbers. So just like 2 1 1 3 2 1. So 2 1 1 2 3 whatever. Don't do this whole right left right. That's too confusing. Section it out in numbers, and you'll get a sequence of like 8. Like last night I did. I'm like, oh, you only need to remember like 8 numbers, and for like 15 tiles, and you're good to go. Why the fuck is it taking people 15 minutes to do this? 5 minutes to do this? I'm like, bitch, this isn't Survivor. You're not dying on an island. Like, you're not hungry.
Okay.
Like, lock it in.
this is the comp that this is one of two comps that I think Barrett threw, because Barrett got beat by 1 step.
Yeah.
Right. I just have the feeling Barrett blew it, or absolutely he threw the comp knowing he stays against Haley. He stays against Chuck no matter what. And by throwing it to Kamu to not use, kind of still makes him look like this weak factor, because it was literally 1 step.
Yeah,
I can see it. I wish we could see the whole thing, because it's like, but it's 50-50. So it's kind of like, was it 50-50 of like, hey, I hope I really don't get it? Was it like, because given, I would be like, Barrett, if you really didn't want to get it, say that shit in the DR. You know what I mean? But like, if he did that on purpose, what a risky move. Because even if you think about it, let's say Kamu does it, Kamu takes off Haley, and then Chuck wins Blockbuster. It's like, okay, like, do you have the votes up against Devins if Devins got put up? You know what I mean? Like, who knows? Like, given, I think he probably does, but given, then Devins has his power, whatever the fuck it is. Yeah. But so it's like, I wouldn't have taken that risk. I would not.
Kamu was already very clear to all of them that he was not going to use it if he won it.
I can't believe people trusted
It's risky.
Like, I can't believe people trusted this. I just would have given. I will say this though, and like, I think this is the problem that gamers get into. Like, for us, like, we watch reality TV, we get it, cool, but like, when you're in the situation, there's like the moves people should do because it'll benefit their game, but like, people don't have that brain sometimes. Like, look at Haley. There's so many things you'd be like, I can bet good money Haley would never do this, and then she does, and you're like, that's like so much worse for your game. Like, what the fuck are you doing? So I agree. Like, so Kamu wins veto, which is great. He's like, I'm not using it. It killed me when we went into the little have not room, and Haley are like, yeah, and Chuck are like, yeah, and they're like, who are we using it on? Like, I can't wait. And he's like, I don't know if I'm using it. And they're like, the fuck? Given, I'm over here like, Kamu, did you like not have a conversation with them anytime before the veto about this? Of like, hey, I'm probably not.
I don't think so.
Like, I clearly not, because they thought so. And then they're like, he's such a snake if he doesn't use it, this, that, and the third, blah, 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 whatever. Also, guys, side note, Lala yelling at Haley in the kitchen of like the whole disrespectful thing or whatever, like blah, blah, where she was like, why'd you make Angela cry? Lala was so high on power this week.
Yeah,
it's
she was.
HOH-itis for sure.
I was just over, like, she was like, she was in those heels and her little bikini, like she was eating, she was doing her one, two. I'm like, whatever, get into it. But I'm over here like her just coming for Haley and just being like, this doesn't have to get, it's not disrespectful on my end, but like, I'm like, Lala, who's gonna tell you can't win HOH back to back? Like, you know, right now, it's like, I'm the wedding for you. Like, the fuck. Whatever. We go to the veto ceremony and Kamu doesn't use the veto.
Right.
Gag. Like, at this point, like, I don't think I wouldn't have used it if I was Kamu.
Yeah.
I would be like, what do I want to do? Like, fight this uphill battle. Like, everybody hates these two bitches and like whatever, or like figure it out. And honestly, dare I say, that's what Lyric did last week. She just like did it in a different way. But it's like there, and I hate when people are like, stay loyal to your people, but it's like, staying loyal to the sinking fucking ship isn't going to do anything for me to get 750. Like, it doesn't mean I'm not loyal. It just means like, oh, the people who I'm working with, like, I realize like aren't really good or good competitors, and like not that, like, whatever, like they might be trustworthy, but it's like, y'all are assholes to everybody fucking else. I want to work with people who I like, who other people like. And so I don't view that as like snaky. I don't view it as like you're unloyal. It's like, you kind of blew up your own game, Haley, and I'm not going down with you because you decided to blow it up because you wanted to be a bitch.
Yep.
Period. So she doesn't use it. Cool. We go to Thursday night's episode. The big thing that happens on Thursday is the conversation, Lala HOH-itis yet again, where she is like, we need to get out the vets. I don't want them in jury. Lala, I'm a
that should have been beginning of week conversation.
Yep.
Number fucking one, beginning of week, period. I'm just over here like Lala, never speak main strategy to like a group of 5. When there's like 11, when there's 11, there's a chance one of those motherfuckers is really close with one of the vets. Like, just there's a chance. Like,
she's literally saying, if I hear this from anybody else, I know it was one of you. And there's Barrett and Drew over there with the pepper mill and going,
Yeah, literally read the room. Like if people aren't
Yeah.
contributing to that conversation, that probably means they're not on board.
Lala,
Yep.
by the time that comes back to you, you're already on the block. Period.
Yep.
Like by the time, like it's like this isn't coming out today. The next day, like you're on, like your face is on the memory wall, bitch, and you might be going home. Like period, end of discussion. I thought that was really dumb. Like I think she just got really cocky. Also, side note, and this like annoyed me with Lala. It was at the beginning of the week when Chuck's like, "You don't know what you're doing. You're not playing the game, whatever, blah blah." And then she's like, "I do, Chuck. Like I'm just playing dumb. Like hashtag." Confused.
Why would you say that?
But I think that was an ego thing fully from
that.
Like I think, and I think like the older generation, like I see it with like my dad sometimes and whatever, where I'm like, I think you want to like prove you like kind of know what's going on or like whatever, and it's like, no, like baby, like you might like if you do great, but like don't let them know that. Just be like, really? Like what? Like what do you mean I'm not part of the conversation? Like I just thought everybody's being truthful to me. Like what do you mean? You don't have to prove yourself to a bitch you're putting up on the block that you want to send home. What? Who are you trying? He's not making it to jury. Why are we proving any game to him, bitch? Like, I'd be like, that guy.
Yep.
Anyways, what's for lunch? Like, and move on. I'm like, Lala, why are we talking?
And Chuck, I mean, you want to talk about the blind leading the blind or Dumb and Dumber in a conversation, the two of them, I was like, oh my God, my head, I'm having a brain aneurysm right now, just listening to these two. So bad. And she had nothing. She had to literally say just what you said, Daniel. Nothing. Say nothing. Let's go get lunch.
Yeah.
Because it doesn't matter, because he wouldn't have understood. He didn't understand what she was saying anyway.
Yeah.
Correct. Even then, I'm just also like, God forbid, like he like wants to take that information and spread it around the house and be like, Lala's just hashtag confused, like this, that, like just like again, it almost reminds me back to Survivor 50, where like Ozzy was talking to Aubrey and was like, "Oh, this is what I did, and this is what I did, and this is what I did, and this is my game," and then she used that information against him, and then he got voted out. It's like, never tell the bitch never give the person at the bottom any information, because they will do whatever they need to claw their way out. So like, I just wouldn't like given. I don't think it would have mattered necessarily, but it's just like a rule of thumb of like, just act dumb. Like if they think you're dumb, keep being dumb.
Yeah,
like,
you're directly
don't try to disprove. Like what are we doing here? So I think it was smart that Barrett went to D and told D about the whole conversation up in the HOH room, given like he's really close with D. We see that on the feeds. Like there's a little bit of a crush there that like he has on her. Cute. We love that. And also I just think it's smart. Like for me, I'm like, I really don't give a fuck about y'all. Like these are my number one people. Like that. Like I don't care. Like I'm gonna let them know. God forbid Yash tells D. God forbid
exactly. His read was so correct in the I don't know what I'm trying to say. His read was correct in the idea of, oh, if this gets to them and it doesn't come from me, I'm gonna look so fucking shady.
As he should. Like you guys are in it. It's not even like you guys are like passively working with each other. Like you're working with each other. Guess what? D is a smart enough player. D isn't going to go up to Lala and tell Lala. You know what I mean? Like D's going to keep that to herself. So you're still at the best of both worlds. Like that side still wants to go after the vets. The vets will not want to go after them. Like you're fine. Keep it cute. Move on. And then now everybody's kind of like, Devin starts the conversation of, do we really get rid of Haley, and why should we? And I was like, and I like Haley's great TV. I don't want to lose her. Like I would love to see Haley kind of make jury. Honestly, like I think it would just be so. I just think it's needed, low key.
I just think her at the jury roundtable would be so.
Oh my God,
so funny.
No, she will believe she's right about everything.
Yeah,
everything. She knows.
Raven 2.0.
Raven again. Come on, puppet.
Raven.
So good. So we love that. Raven was ahead of her time, low key.
She was
too much. So everybody's kind of discussing it, and Dee's like, actually, you're right. Like, I don't think she's going after us, guys. I'm gonna be honest. Like, and I don't watch feeds, so I don't know, but I'm like, wouldn't Haley come after most of y'all? Like, I'm just like, I know she'd come after Angela. I don't know if her and Angela squashed it. Like, it seemed last night when they were sitting on the couch, when like voting, she was like, congratulations, yeah, sit next to me, blah, blah. Like, they were cheering for you. I don't know. Like,
kind of did. Like, Haley, like, gave Angela like a pre-birthday something in case she wasn't going to be there. She was like, I was going to save this for your birthday, but in case I'm not here, like, like, kind of making
do you think they kind of like, it's a little bit squashed? Like, what are we like? I don't know. Yeah. I don't see the feeds.
So before last night, Angela did go to, or before the live, Angela did go to Haley and apologized for all the fucks that she gave. So she apologized to her for that. And then Haley came back and said, well, just so you know, from my HOH, I had a birthday present for you, but if I'm not here, I can't give it to you. And gave her a Snickers candy bar with a bow on it. The bow had been on Haley's suitcase when she flew in. She took the bow off her suitcase when she packed and put a bow on it and gave it to Angela. And then Angela cried and boo-hooed and said, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. And all this, she said, and she hated being in the middle between Haley and Lala right now because there's, a lot of beef going on. So yes, it was kind of squished coming into the vote last night.
I just, if I'm Haley and I'm seeing how emotional, like, given it's like at this point, your allies are gone. Like, you just lost your number one, like, period. Kamu didn't use, like, you really are like on an island of one, Haley. Like, it is you. Like, that's really it at this point. So for me, like, if this is again, Angela keeps going, I always say this to you in reality TV, there's never like 100% right answer. Like, you never really know what somebody's going to do. There's never, I can 1,000,000% trust them to the end of days, whatever. But you just have to believe about perception. Again, I would look at it if I'm Haley. Oh, Angela really is crying. Like, she's like really giving into it. Like, if she believes that I believe her, she won't put me up on the block. Like, if I can mend this and like, Angela believes I'm actually working with her and vice versa. Like, she would never put me up. So let me just feed into this. Like, it doesn't have to be 100% truthful, but it's like, that's why I say anybody who goes on reality TV, find multiple people, flirt with them so hard. Because if you flirt with them and like they think they would never put you up or you would never put them up, they're never going to want to get rid of you, even if it's like not real. It's like, I'm so
and I can't play that strategy because they don't put anybody my age in there. But I can play the mother card without being mothering. I've got to be like the cool mom. No, I'm not here to pick up your dirty underwear off the floor. 100%. Shit. No, and I'm not here to lecture you, and I'm not here to tell you what to do, but I'm here if you need me.
Yeah.
And exactly like the whole, you could throw, oh my God, like you remind me of like a son or like a daughter and blah, blah. And like, again, whether you actually do or not, who the fuck cares? But like, if they believe that, they're like, Kim would never get rid of me because like Kim says, like, I remind her of her kid. Like, of course, like it's easy strategy that I just don't, I'm like, guys.
My son is 6'8". Okay.
Holy shit.
Yeah. My son's 6'8". And so if I were in that house, Barrett would be my son because he does remind me a lot of my son in build and stature and personality and things like that. So I would have Barrett right around the finger.
And I was trying to do that on the circle. Like, I remember telling Olivia, like, oh, you're a nurse. My sister-in-law's a nurse. You remind me of my sister-in-law so much. Like, da, 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 da. I feel like, because it's like, if you can tell someone that they remind you of someone from your real life, why would they ever fuck with me?
They never want. I mean, my season, there was a mom named Michelle and she was country. I was like, oh my God, my mom's from Nashville. Like, you remind me of my mom. And she was like, oh my God, yeah, whatever, blah, blah. And I'm like, guys, that's like strategy 101. Like, make people believe like you remind them of a bitch from the outside. Like, you're good. Like, they're never going to want to get rid of you unless they find out you're being shady.
With them. What's in it for me?
Amen. I love that. Very much that. And so, okay, so then it kind of looks like the votes are going to like probably get flipped. Like, maybe it's like, do we get rid of Haley? Do we not? Like, it was giving very like Survivor editing of like, maybe we'll do it. Like, let's see. We go to the blockbuster. This blockbuster, it's fun. It's like easy. Anybody can win it. Like, I love an equitable comp. Like, more equitable, the better. Like, this was nice. Haley's throwing, and then Haley's knocking like 2 or 3 of her balls off. I'm like, Haley, bitch, like, just like go the other way. Like, I don't know why. I'm like, I really don't know why we're here. Barrett is like on the one fucking ball for 30 minutes.
So
like, Barrett, like, fuck. Like, even then, like, I would kind of aim to a ball I had in the middle and throw it a little bit slower because I'm like, it'll hit it, but not too much. And like, we'll be good. And then Haley has to knock down the rest of the ball. Chuck also was ass cheeks. Like, Chuck is he has like one ball in. I'm like, guys, why aren't you bouncing it off the wall or doing something or going at a side angle? Like, figure it out. Like, I don't really know.
That's to slow it down so that it would slow down to land on the grass.
Yeah.
But
correct.
But Chuck sucks.
Chuck was just, I'm like, Chuck, like one ball, like, damn, bitch, like, really? Okay. I'm like, you couldn't have figured, I think it was maybe 2 balls, but I'm like, we were here for like 2-3 minutes. You didn't figure it out? Like, you didn't figure out, okay. Haley is now stuck on this last ball, and then she's like, Barrett's knocked down 1 ball, Barrett's knocked down 2, and Haley's on her last one. I'm like, and then finally she chucks it, she gets it, boom, slams the buzzer, good for Haley. Guys, I think her family was in the audience. I thought, no, my mom was like, was that Chuck? I'm like,
I know, I thought it was Chuck too. I was like, why is he celebrating?
Seriously, who the hell was in the audience busting our eardrums?
You're telling me we can't boo, but we can do that?
Yeah.
Also, I thought we had patched that. Like, I thought we weren't supposed to. Oh, that got a little bit ahead. But like, they were in the house talking about how they could hear that scream from the audience, which has kind of now made the house think Haley's in favor. And I'm like, I thought you couldn't hear. Because like in Big Brother Canada, you can hear screams, and then they eventually made that go away. But also,
I never after
I'm so confused also because after Drew and Melody were talking after like the vote and everything, and they were sitting there, and Drew brought up, "Oh, I heard you say like kitty kitty meow meow," like or whatever the hell she said in her diary room when she was voting, and I was like, how the hell did he hear her say that in the diary room?
Sometimes I need to rewatch it though, because sometimes it's like they kind of like open the door, like Drew a lot though, like opens the door and is like still saying his shit, whatever. But like I would have to go back to check. But yeah, bitch, I'd be nervous. I'm like, are these diary rooms bulletproof or not bulletproof?
Also, this is also getting a little ahead too, but it's just like on the theme of like interference from the outside. When Julie said to Barrett, like, "Oh, was that flirting?" I was like, that also should have been illegal, because what if people picked up on that word and were like, are Barrett and Mallory in a low-key hidden showmance or something? I was like, I don't know. That seems like too much outside coming.
Julie's saying a lot this season. Julie is like saying, like, I'm even the whole Drew thing, like, hey Drew, like your hair, like, which I think is cute. Like, that's fun, keep it cute, whatever. That was just kind of like out of nowhere.
Yeah.
It reminded me of in Big Brother 17, Audrey season, when Clay Honeycutt got exposed by Julie because he was like hiding that he was a football player, and then Julie was like, "So how does it compare being like a college athlete to playing the Big Brother house?" And no one had known that. I'm like, Julie, you need to stay on script.
Yeah, but so when Mallory came out of the DR and she turned around and said that kitty kitty meow meow at the very end, she already had the door open and was in the hallway, and they had already opened the door to come in the hallway when she gave the kitty kitty meow meow, because she had a pin on that had 2 cats, and she flipped her hair so that you could see the cats. As far as they can hear in the living room, you can hear the live audience in the living room. Okay.
Which makes sense though. Like when I look at them opening the doors, it doesn't look soundproof. Like, it's so easy to open it, so easy to close.
It seems like it's just like 2 flats, like set flats.
I agree.
No, it's definitely not soundproof. You can hear the audience when you're in the living room, but you cannot hear the audience when you're like the Blockbuster.
How do they not hear Julie?
You know what though? No, because Julie like is not like because I think there's a difference between like the yelling and Julie just like regularly speaking, right? But like, you know what it is? I bet you that bitch had money on like Kalshi that like Haley was gonna win the Blockbuster. I think that's what it was, bitch. Like Haley with the Blockbuster, you probably had a down payment on that, and then you were like,
they were making Vegas bets.
No, I want because I was over here like, unless that was your fucking like brother, bitch, like out there, like I'm like,
who's that
in America rooting for Haley that fucking hard, bitch? Like, damn.
And they told her, the living room people told her after the show, and we're like, oh my God, there were people out there yelling so loud. They didn't say her name, so the living room did not know it was Haley that won. They knew that whoever won, there was someone losing their ever-loving mind yelling for her in the audience.
But this just makes it better that she's not going to win the BB time capsule. Like, this even makes it that much more juicier.
Exactly.
Because,
I know.
So honestly, whoever did that, like, tense for you, bitch, because Haley is going to lose her shit when she's like, it wasn't me.
Especially if Melody wins, because Melody was low-key like feeling a little insecure last night when she was talking with Drew, being like, America loves her. And then Drew was like, maybe she's like actually nice. And then Melody was like, no, don't even say that. Like,
No,
get away from me.
she's not.
Melody says, don't
Fuck
even put
you.
it out there.
No.
I love it. Okay, so obviously Haley is safe, whatever. And the votes come back. It was pretty much 9-1, 10-1, 8-1, 9-1. For Chuck, do we have confirmation? Did Chuck know he was going home, or did Chuck think he had?
No, he did not. He was shocked.
He did not. He did not know he was going home.
They thought they were. Oh wow. Who did? Okay, well,
he thought the alliance was still intact or something.
Yeah.
So he heard 8-1, and he said, "My alliance 8 up for me." Wow.
Chuck's special.
Julie just roasting him the entire time too.
My favorite thing is literally Julie Chen clocking him when he gets evicted. And then she was like, so like, did you do like, what work did you do before coming into this house? Like, what was your pre-plan? I was like, I've never heard Julie literally ask someone like, what did you even do to prepare?
He watched 3 episodes of a couple seasons and then got bored and stopped watching.
Yeah, Chuck was horrific. I mean, I think to be voted out 8-1, to still claim that you know more than everybody else, to then do the exit interview podcast with like RTP or whatever, or fucking Mike Bloom, and like still be like, they don't know what the fuck they're doing. I'm like, at some point, Chuck, like, what the fuck? What do you like? No, I do not like Chuck at all. Chuck is a big no for me. Chuck is just, I honestly could have seen Chuck though, like literally doing nothing and floating to final 2, but like obviously like that, I mean, given like that's it, but like I'm happy to lose Chuck. I don't think he gave anything. I don't think he did anything for me. Like I think this week was like, okay, like cool. Like you got one of them out. Like I think whatever, like Lala kind of made better relationships, but then she also hurt her relationships, whatever. But I'm happy Haley's in for drama. I'm scared because obviously, like, I love my vets and I want my vets to obviously make it to jury. Wait, so there's 12 people left in the game now. Is that correct?
Right now?
Yeah. 12?
Yeah.
Okay. And does that mean jury is in 3 more weeks?
If they do 9.
They always do 9 now. They don't do 11 anymore. Or they don't do,
They take it to 9, 2 finalists and
7 juries.
Yeah. And 7 jury members.
Okay, so we have 3 weeks left, and
potentially it depends. Like we could do a pre-jury double,
like not this week, but it would be next week.
Yeah.
I think that there's going to be a pre-jury double and a post-jury double.
I think. We definitely. I mean, just because we have 17 this season, which is more than what we usually have.
Finale's October 1st. So how many weeks do we have left?
Right now?
Let's see.
What, 4, 5, 6,
1, 2,
6 or 7?
7.
Yeah.
7 weeks from yesterday's finale.
Okay.
Yeah, there's 40. It's 48 days away, or that's 6 weeks. 48 days away. So how many? 7?
That would leave 12 minus 7. That would leave us with 5.
We need 2 doubles. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or I would rather. Or they do what they did last season with fucking.
I don't like that. I don't like
Keanu.
the back-to-back in the last week.
No. When Keanu fucking got left on a Wednesday, where I'm like, why are we like? Come on, like just we all love a double. Do 2 doubles. Do 1 pre. Do 1 post. Call it a day. Like Given, I will say though, this season out of all seasons should have a jury battle back. Point blank. Like
you know what? Who knows? And there may be.
Like the whole time travel theme, like I'm kind of like, you're telling me we're not going to like travel back into fucking time and like do something where it's like, alrighty, like we compete again. Like that's kind of like unbelievable to me, Loki. And also like, we haven't done a battle back since like what season? Like since like
19?
19? Did they do one for, cause Cody came back in 19. Yeah. I mean, given they tried to do one with Caitlyn. They tried to do one with Caitlin Herman with on 20
with the puzzle, with the 5-piece puzzle.
With the puzzle, and that clearly did not work out. But
yes, but we did have like Jag return. It wasn't necessarily a battle back, but then like we had zombie week and shit like that. So
yeah.
Oh, you're right. But we need that though. Like I need someone.
I love a good battle back. Like I love when no one knows it's happening and then like it just happens. It's so good. I don't know why it doesn't happen more.
I don't know why we're not doing that anymore. Okay, this is the part of the episode I do not, guys. So we're about to talk about who wins HOH. But Jordan, don't look at me like that, bitch. We're gonna talk about who wins HOH. I do not know. So if you do not want spoilers, if you don't want us to talk about it, we're just gonna give our thoughts
Kim
on it.
has been locked in on feeds. So
Kim is logged in, so she's going to give us the fucking tea. She's gonna let us know what is up. So if you do not want that, this is where you depart. Follow us everywhere at Reality Group Chat.
Pause. Leave. Come back. Visit us in a day. But yeah, there are spoilers, and it is juicy. And this is tea. And Daniel, you need to hold your mouth up through all of this.
Give us your top two guesses for HOH.
I
mean, you have a little context just because of like you might want to watch feeds this week and like stuff like that. So what do you think?
I'm feeling like, truthfully, I see like a Haley or Angela, like low key. Like, I don't know. Wait, but let me really go through my head. Haley or Angela, yeah, like maybe Melody, but like I think like for a crazy week, like I don't know where the fuck Haley's gonna go. Kamu would be, I think Kamu's a little too much. Whatever. Those are I think Angela or Haley low key, but I think Haley.
Seems to me Daniel mentioned everybody except who won HOH.
I'm so nervous now.
You want to break it? You want to break it to Jordan?
No, you do.
Wait. What type of comp was this? Was it like? Do we know what comp it was?
No.
It was a knockout.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Wait, if it was a knockout, then I wouldn't say Haley, because I feel like people would have just like ganged up on her. Mallory or Taylor. Don't tell me Yash, bitch. Out of all the fucking people.
Yash, bitch. Yash is HOH.
Bitch, what the fuck is Yash gonna do, bitch? What the fuck is
your bets are in trouble, baby.
That's why you need to be watching these feeds.
We are on Diamond POV watch this week.
We are.
We don't have nominations yet, though.
No. Is he gonna put up probably all three?
No.
Yeah, go ahead, Kim.
Yeah,
give Daniel the breakdown, because I know like bits and pieces, but
give me the breakdown.
So, yes, Yash won HOH. And he decided his version of numbers is there's 7 women and 5 men. So we've got to get rid of a girl this week.
Okay.
That's okay. So that's kind of his entry point.
Okay.
He has decided that he's going to put up Angela.
Yeah.
D.
Yeah.
And Barrett as a pawn.
Okay.
To backdoor Haley.
Okay.
So
I mean, in theory, what could happen is like if D wins HOH, or if someone wins HOH, takes off D or Angela, he can use his diamond power veto.
But
they're being stupid. Devins is like, yeah, go ahead.
We got a big old butt here.
Everyone's being stupid, and like, like everyone.
One of the butts is or Taylor as a replacement. Okay. Because that would keep his 3 girls thing. But then he's going, wait, maybe Devins as a replacement, that would put all 3 on the block. Okay, so now let's think about this. So let's say D bribes somebody, Yash, and comes off the block. Now he's got to replace D. Yeah. Let's say Devins plays the diamond POV. Right? Now you got to replace Devins. Right?
Oh my God.
We've got
Devins would choose the replacement.
Devins would choose the replacement. Yeah. But what if that replacement is a Drew or a Melody? Right?
Yeah, that's what he was saying.
What if Melody gets the power? Right?
Yeah.
For the coin toss. Boom. Toss the coin. Yash, you're out of here. And here's my replacement. There could potentially be as many as 7 nominees coming into veto.
And Devins was also saying that he might volunteer to go on the block instead of D. That way he can use the POV on himself instead of having to use it on her. Like,
yeah. So, but
know.
I don't think he'll do that because
I'm going to be honest.
he only has 2 weeks left.
I'll say this. I don't think Yash is going to put up all 3 reality vets because like you're really burning the whole house. Like at that point, it's like they're so intertwined with everybody. It's like, I get you wanting to get out a girl. Like that's like, okay, I get that. But wait, isn't Yash in an alliance with D called like the Wolf Pack or something? Or
well, they've got the Wolf Pack, and then he's in his final 3 alliance, which is with, well, Kamu has snaked his way right in there, and Yash brought up, well, we've got kind of an unwritten final 2 between us. We'll come up with the name one of these days.
But why is he gonna put up D if he's in the Wolf Pack with D? Like, why not another girl? Why not Melody, Mallory, Taylor, Lala?
And D is his target. Yeah. Okay. So then let's go to, this is what happened through the night. Okay. Now let's go to this morning. And we've got Big Brother going, wakey, wakey, house guests. And by the way, they played Olivia Rodriguez and Billy Joel were their wake up music today because they were talking about it. But anyway, everyone gets up and Haley goes into the bathroom. Lala goes into the bathroom. And Lala apologizes to Haley, saying, you know, there were some things that I did that weren't the nicest. For example, when the have-nots got off of slop, Lala refused to cook anything for Haley and Chuck. Okay. Things like that. And there were things that got around. And Haley was like, well, I accept your apology, but I was bullied by you. Now, if this morning was a drinking game, every time, and you drank every time the word bully was used, oh, honey, you wouldn't have made it to lunch. So she's explaining, I was bullied. I was bullied by all of you. Bullied, bullied, bullied. And Lala's like, my daughter was bullied. I know what bullying is. You were not bullied, and you were not bullied by me. And they, oh my gosh, they went at it hard. And then Angela comes in and gets in the middle of it and is like, well, no, that wasn't said. Well, yeah, that was said. And ultimately, at the end of all of this, she convinces Haley, I don't want to be in the middle. I don't want to be making decisions on this stuff. I want to be friends with both of you. But just before I had to leave this morning, she's Team Lala. And that's going to get back to Haley, who's going to boo-hoo again and tell us how this is the worst week. So, yeah. And in the meantime, Devins is making breakfast, brushing his teeth, walking around going, what the fuck? And they're each hearing a different version of the fight, right? So Devins is kind of Team Haley, saying, I can see, oh, and she called Lala aggressive. Oh, people may not want to do that. And so Devins is like, okay, so he's kind of Team Haley in all this. And then they were talking about it with, I don't remember who now, and they were Team Angela because they were hearing the Angela spin or the Lala spin on it.
Right.
And what really pissed Haley off during the live veto last night was that Lala had a fan and was fanning herself. And Haley said, I could hear it clicking and it just made me so mad every time you would fan yourself. And it's like, bitch, she at least smiled for you. And I don't know if she was gritting her teeth or smiling, but let me tell you. So this morning has already been drama. And in the meantime, Yash is trying to come up with his nominations, which have flipped a couple times. What's the last thing you heard?
The last thing I heard was that it was going to be D, Angela, and I didn't know about the third, but I had heard like D and Angela were like for sure going up, it seemed.
Yeah, it sounds like those two are for sure nominees. And the third one, he was wavering between Haley, Taylor, Barrett. Drew's name got brought up at one point.
Yeah, Drew was like upstairs kind of doing a little damage control, kind of like throwing the vets under a little bit, being like, yeah, whatever.
Melody's name got brought up.
He was also like kind of throwing Drew under as well. So it was kind of like they were both going for each other.
Yeah, it just like I'm just thinking of Yash's game where I'm like, you're throwing out all these people's names. I mean, I don't think Yash is good at the game. Like he was also an alternate. Like it is what it is.
I forgot about that.
Yeah, but I also just have looked at it where I'm like, Yash, like, you have to like, I think Yash is like, let me make a big move and try to like get someone huge out. But it's like, you have to think of like the last 6-7 weeks of this game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like,
also Drew has kind of like, Haley was telling Drew last night that, you were the target when you were on the block at first. And like, that was kind of also a conversation that was going on, that Drew was figuring out that his alliance was kind of targeting him when he was on the block.
Does he believe Haley or does he believe?
I don't know.
I don't know. I think he believes, the tool shed. I think.
This is interesting. I mean, imagine if there's 7 people that get put up on that block.
Can you imagine?
So can someone explain to me the flip? So what would happen? So let's say like Melody gets it or someone gets it.
I don't know when it has to be played. Do you, Kim?
It has to be played after. Oh, let's see. What was it? After the veto, before the blockbuster.
Oh, okay.
I think.
Yeah, I mean, I guess the best thing that could happen, honestly, and I mean, I think Devins would do this is like if let's say it's like D, Angela, and Barrett. If D and Angela, let's say like D wins, Angela wins, whatever. I'm assuming maybe he would use it on one of them, maybe depending if he thinks they have the votes. Like I don't know if he would use it for Angela, but I know he would use it for D. I think.
I don't think so.
You don't?
You don't think he would use it for either one?
No.
Oh,
I don't think so, because I think Devins realizes he's only got 2 weeks left.
That's true.
And if he uses it, it puts a bigger target on him because it's not an anonymous power.
Right.
So it's going to put a bigger target on him to save somebody else.
Yeah.
And he could still get, and then the following week, he has nothing.
But we know Devins loves to make a big flashy move, whether it's actually good strategically or not. Like there's a part of me that also feels like he's like, even if I go out before jury, I got my check and I get to go home to my wife and kids. Like low key. I don't
possibly.
Interesting.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's gonna be Vito's gonna be it'll be D and Angela, but it's like I think if any, I can't think of a situation where like even if one of them's up there, what they would stay. Like I'm just like because there's I don't know. I could be wrong, but I don't. Like, would people vote out? Like, let's say it was Angela and Barrett. I don't see people getting rid of Barrett over Angela.
No,
I agree.
I don't think so, because now they're getting this whole vet mentality. I mean, Lala just found out. She was like, yeah, D1 survivor. So she won over $500,000. And Drew looks at her and goes, she won $1 million. And Lala was like, she won a fucking $1 million. What's she doing here? Because she was talking about what's motivating the vets.
Right.
Angela, redemption.
Right.
D, whatever. And Devins, whatever. So,
I strangely feel fine. Like I think something's gonna happen. I just don't know what. Like I don't know. I don't feel it yet that a vet's going home. But like that's me just being optimistic.
I think we could potentially lose a vet this week.
I think there's just with you what you said, Kim, of like even if there's like 5 people who get nominated, like even think about it like at bare minimum of like he puts up Angela, D, Barrett. Let's say D wins veto or D gets taken out, whatever. And let's say he makes a crazy fucking move and it's like, bitch, like, great, like you have to put somebody else up. Yash puts up somebody else up. And then he says, while you're fucking at it, bitch, I'm taking Angela off the block with my diamond power veto. And then I have to put that. Then it's like, that's at that point, it's like 6 people or like, 6 people have 6 people have been targeted.
With all 3 vets safe.
Yeah, but even I don't know. There's a lot of chaos. It just all depends on what the other side of the house. I think it depends on who the renoms are. Like if the renom would be like a Taylor, maybe like I think maybe they would kind of like because I think Barrett and Drew would kind of sway. I think they like the vets more than they do Taylor. Even like a Lala, like, but I don't think Yash would put up Lala. But I'm like, yeah, I mean, if Drew went up, that would be bad because I feel like the other people are good with Drew. So I feel like that's.
Well, and then Devins was considering Drew like if he uses the Diamond POV to put Drew up as like one of the potentials.
Right.
And that would be stupid. He shouldn't do that.
It's so stupid. No, that's what people were talking on Twitter today is like, I don't know what the vets, like, what's their deal with Drew? Like, they just have it so wrong.
It's because we see what they don't see. We know that Drew is like unfalteringly loyal to the vets, even though he's playing with Fab.
Yeah.
So
I understand where they're where they're nervous because they're thinking of like when push comes to shove later on, we know you'll always choose Drew over us. So like I get that, but it's kind of like right now there's a lot of other fish that like aren't even on your side, and like we need to like try to go for that and like scoop something else.
Yeah.
And I mean, I think Yash just wants to make like a big I don't like disagree with putting up a vet, but I think like being like maybe I'll put up all 3 vets. It's like girl, two of them are gonna stay. Two of them are gonna stay, and they have their hands on a lot of pots. Like you need to make sure you're okay next week because like even then though to go after all girls I think is really bad. Like it's just not a good look. Like it's like like do 2 and 1, but if you want to put up like 3 on the block, it's like the girls are like not gonna be happy with you.
Yeah, exactly. So that's why I'm saying feeds today, tomorrow, Sunday, and Monday.
I'm locking into the feeds.
Lock it in, Daniel.
I'm locking in. Well, guys, that's the recap. Now you know this. Now you know a little bit of this. What a crazy! I don't know who like Yash gets in the end of a fucking knockout. Like that's a little crazy.
Yeah.
Yash got dance music, by the way. He's been dancing nonstop, brushing his teeth and dancing. He's brushing his hair, dancing. Oh my gosh.
You want to talk about a nothing burger? Yash is a nothing burger to me. That's what I feel. But we'll see this week. We'll get up and go. But guys, that is our recap of week 5 of Big Brother. Kim, thank you so much for coming on here. It's always like you're just always such a light, and we freaking love you so much.
You guys, thank you so much for inviting me on. I know I cannot fill QT's shoes at all, but you know, I was able to dip a toe in.
Absolutely. More than a toe.
Maybe you were in the pool with us. Don't even play. Guys, you can follow us. Oh, not me frozen. Okay, there we go. You can follow us everywhere at Reality Group Chat, wherever you guys get your group chats. You can follow me everywhere at Daniel_Cusimano. You can follow Jordan everywhere at It's Jordan Staff. Corey Tyler at QUORITYLE.
And don't forget
it. And then Kim, where can they follow you everywhere at?
At Kim Mattina, KIMMATTINA. I'm pretty basic. I'm pretty basic.
You keep it easy for us. Comment down below how you thought this week was, who you're rooting for, who you're not rooting for. Are we scared for the bets this week? My bet is all bets will be here by next episode, and that's just me wishful thinking. So we'll see. But we love you guys, and we will see you in the next one. Bye.
Thanks, guys. Bye.